At the Paris 2024 Olympics, Simone Biles and Team USA delivered an extraordinary performance in the team gymnastics event, securing the gold medal with an impressive margin. From the very beginning of the competition, Team USA showcased their strength and skill, leading after the first rotation and maintaining their advantage throughout the event. The final team score of 171.296 was a substantial 5.802 points ahead of Italy, which took the silver medal. Brazil claimed the bronze, narrowly edging out Britain for third place. Simone Biles, a gymnastics icon, added another remarkable achievement to her illustrious career with this gold medal. This victory marks her 8th Olympic medal, with 5 of those being gold. By surpassing the legendary Shannon Miller, Biles has become the most decorated American gymnast in Olympic history. Her performances in Paris were instrumental in securing the gold for Team USA, underscoring her status as one of the greatest gymnasts of all time. One of the most significant highlights of the competition was Biles's floor routine. Known for her incredible power and high-flying tumbling passes, Biles delivered a routine that was both technically challenging and artistically impressive. Despite a couple of steps out of bounds, which slightly affected her score, Biles's performance was crucial in helping the USA surpass Italy. She needed to score better than 8.864 to secure the gold, and she achieved a score of 14.66, reflecting her exceptional skill and precision.
They're really cool about it, man. It's a first-class organization. I just want to thank them so much for even allowing me to go over and do that, so I can't wait to, be able to support her. And I know my family, my wife, she really appreciates it. So.
Biles' floor routine was a standout moment in the team's overall success. Her execution of complex tumbling passes, combined with her expressive choreography, showcased her remarkable abilities and resilience. Even with minor deductions, her performance contributed significantly to the team's final score, emphasizing her role as a key player in the competition. The team's success in Paris also represented a significant redemption after their second-place finish in Tokyo. The American team's strong performances across all apparatuses and their ability to maintain a lead throughout the competition highlighted their preparation and commitment. The gold medal win was not only a personal triumph for Biles, but also a testament to the hard work and unity of the entire team.
I just think about how did I get so lucky, that this is my wife and I get to see her, just someone that's literally at the pinnacle of their sport, and, I get to call this my wife, so it's amazing. Like I said, it's no words to really describe, just blessed.
Nerve-wracking? Is it nerve-wracking?
Absolutely. It's because you care, though, so anytime you get nervous is really like a good thing because you care, so obviously there's just such a tough sport, and she does things that no one else in the world can do. So, I'm always nervous and, praying for her safety and just praying for a clear head that, she can go out there and just continue to do what she does.
As for Simone, she has been crushing her performances at the Paris Olympics, even while experiencing an injury in her calf. After earning the highest score of 14.733 with her balance beam routine, the 27-year-old began warming up for her floor routine. And
the Paris 2024 Olympics were a testament to Simone Biles' enduring excellence in gymnastics. Her journey from the early days of her career to becoming an Olympic champion has been marked by dedication, perseverance, and groundbreaking achievements. Her performance in Paris further solidified her legacy as a trailblazer in the sport and inspired future generations of athletes. As Team USA stood atop the podium with their gold medals, the significance of their victory was palpable. The achievement was the result of years of training, sacrifice, and unwavering determination. Biles and her teammates celebrated their success, reflecting on their journey and the obstacles they overcame to achieve this remarkable feat. Simone Biles' impact extends beyond her medals. She has become a symbol of strength, resilience, and the importance of mental health in sports. Her advocacy for athlete well-being has brought important conversations to the forefront and inspired positive changes in the sports world. Her performance in Paris was not just about winning a medal, it was about setting new standards and making a lasting impact on the sport of gymnastics.
So it begins your routine right here. Up change, warmer, half pirouette, a little over, but it's totally fine. All she needs to do here is hit the routine. Huge height. And all these releases. I tell you what, one of the things that's her superpower and her magic is her speed, and we're seeing it here.
Bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start!
In the days following the competition, Biles' performances were analyzed and celebrated by experts and fans alike. Her routine on the floor, despite minor deductions, was praised for its technical difficulty and artistic expression. The celebration of her achievements continued as her story inspired countless individuals to pursue their dreams with passion and dedication. Simone Biles' career has been defined by excellence, and her performance at the Paris 2024 Olympics was a historic moment in her journey. The gold medal win was a fitting tribute to her hard work, talent, and the legacy she continues to build. As Biles looks to the future, her influence on the sport of gymnastics will undoubtedly endure, inspiring athletes and fans around the world.
Bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
The victory at the Paris 2024 Olympics represents a culmination of Simone Biles' extraordinary career and the dedication of Team USA. Their success was a celebration of their skill, determination, and the enduring spirit of Olympic competition. The gold medal win is a testament to their hard work and perseverance, marking a historic moment in the world of gymnastics.
To warm up, you're usually sitting in the back for 45 minutes. Come out, you get one turn to take to warm up your vault to perfection, and then you sit there and wait till it's your turn to salute and, hey, I'm at the Olympics, that's your debut before,
Yes.
And so we go out there, and I do the 1.5, and my teammates are shook. They're like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm trying to convince myself I'm okay, so I don't need you asking me if I'm okay.
Right.
Because I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay.
We're great.
But she proved everyone wrong. Post-Tokyo, Simone faced the twisties incident, where she lost her sense of space mid-air and had to withdraw from most of her events. It was a tough period, but Simone took some well-deserved time off to focus on her mental health. Imagine the pressure she was under. But she didn't just sit back. Simone quietly prepared for a comeback, attending therapy sessions and training behind the scenes. Fast forward to 2024, and she's making headlines again. Simone absolutely crushed it at the 2024 Core Hydration Classic, winning by nearly 2 points. She didn't stop there. She went on to sweep the US Gymnastics Championships. It's like she never left. But before securing her spot on Team USA for Paris, she needs to go through the qualifying process, which is no easy feat. Here's a rundown on how the qualifying process works this year. First, gymnasts need to qualify for the US Gymnastics Championships, which took place from May 30th to June 2nd. There are different paths to qualification. Some gymnasts make it through the 2023 World Championships team, while others need to score at least 51 in certain events, like the Winter Cup, the Classic Meet, or national team training camps. Once at the US Championships, gymnasts can qualify for the US Olympic trials. This year, the top 2 senior all-around athletes automatically move on to the trials. An additional 10 gymnasts and any petitioned athletes also get invited, with the selection committee having the option to add more if necessary. The trials are intense, spanning 2 days, with the highest all-around score earning a spot on the Olympic team.
It is what it is. It's to warm up. You're usually sitting in the back for 40, 45 minutes. Come out, you get 1 turn to take to warm up your vault to perfection, and then you sit there and wait till it's your turn to salute and, hey, I'm at the Olympics, that's your debut before,
Yes.
And so we go out there, and I do the 1.5, and my teammates are shook. They're like, are you okay? Are you okay? And I'm trying to convince myself I'm okay, so I don't need you asking me if I'm okay.
Right.
Because I'm okay. Listen, I'm okay.
We're great.
The selection process for Team USA has also changed. Instead of 6 spots, there are now only 5. This means the selection committee has an even tougher job, ensuring they pick the best gymnasts who can excel in all 4 events: floor, vault, uneven bars, and beam. They consider various factors, including competition results, difficulty scores, execution scores, consistency, and overall readiness. The goal is to build a team that's strong individually and unbeatable as a unit. Simone's performance at the 2024 Core Hydration Classic was nothing short of extraordinary. She dominated the event, showing she's still the queen of gymnastics. Winning by nearly 2 points in gymnastics is a huge deal. Her routines were packed with difficulty and executed with precision. On the floor, she dazzled with her signature moves, combining incredible flips and twists with flawless landings. The arena was electric, with everyone holding their breath, waiting to see what she'd do next. Her vault routines were spectacular.
So in the back, we already knew my gymnastics was kind of janky. In training, I was having twisties already, but I'm trying to push past that. And I would literally tell my teammates, I'm fighting demons. I'm fighting demons right now, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. Because the cords were not connected. So I literally felt like I was fighting my body and my mind to do these tricks. So we're trying to do some different things in the back, and I'm like, okay, I can't do a full and off beam. Can I please go back to my double-double, which is way harder. But I know if I twist more, it's better for me.
Simone made the most challenging vaults look effortless, sticking her landings with confidence. On the beam, she was rock solid, overcoming the challenges she faced in Tokyo with a steady and composed performance. The uneven bars showcased her incredible strength and agility, with seamless transitions between the bars and a flawless dismount. Each routine was a statement. She's back and better than ever. Simone's nearly 2-point victory was not just a win, but a declaration that she's ready to take on the world again. Her performance at the Core Hydration Classic set the stage for her Olympic campaign, proving she hasn't lost her edge and is ready to dominate. Following her success at the Core Hydration Classic, Simone went on to sweep the US Gymnastics Championships, reinforcing her status as the best and showcasing her readiness for the Olympics. Simone's routines across all events, floor, vault, beam, and uneven bars, were a masterclass in gymnastics. Her floor routine was mesmerizing, filled with difficult tumbling passes, executed with ease and precision. The crowd was on its feet, and the judges awarded her high scores for her unique combination of power and elegance. The vault was a highlight, with Simone performing some of the most difficult vaults and landing them perfectly. Her Yurchenko double pike was a showstopper. On the beam, she performed with confidence and grace, sticking every element and conquering any lingering doubts. The uneven bars showcased her strength and coordination, With seamless transitions and a flawless dismount, Simone's consistency across all events was remarkable.
Because I have no idea what I'm gonna do when I hit that table. And so in my head, I'm standing there and I'm like, I'll just do the double pike, which I haven't warmed up in like 4 days. And I'm like, if I do a double pike, over-rotate it, it's fine. And then I was like, they put up a score for a 2.5, so I have to do a 2.5. And I'm thinking, if I do a double back, that's so dangerous. My coach will kill me, my team will never forgive. And I saluted, and I was like, praying to God, because I knew I was gonna do a vault, but I didn't know what I was gonna do.
She didn't just perform well, she dominated every routine. Her performances sent a clear message to her competitors. Simone Biles is back and ready to reclaim her place at the top. Her sweeping victories at the US Gymnastics Championships were a statement that she's in peak form and ready to take on the world at the Paris Olympics. After Tokyo, where she famously pulled out of most events due to the twisties, Simone took a much-needed break. This time was pivotal, as she openly discussed her struggles with mental health. It was refreshing to see someone at her level being candid about the pressures and challenges she faced. Simone didn't just disappear, she took time to heal both mentally and physically, showing that even the greatest athletes need to take care of themselves. Feeling good about yourself and being in control is crucial for shining. Simone's coach, Laurent Landy, played a big part in her comeback, focusing on rebuilding her confidence and creating a supportive environment where she could thrive. Landy emphasized the importance of calming oneself, noting that mental health is an ongoing journey. Simone's own reflections on her journey have been touching. She admitted the immense pressure she felt in Tokyo and how she didn't want to let anyone down. Despite her struggles, she used them as motivation to push herself even harder.
America hates me. The world is gonna hate me. And I can only see what they're saying on Twitter right now. That was my first thought.
Simone.
I was like, holy shit, what are they gonna say about me? Because usually if you go to the Olympics and you flop or whatever it is, everybody on their couch eating those little chips.
Right, it's like you let the country down.
Her recent performances, especially at the Core Hydration Classic and the US Gymnastics Championships, are a testament to her determination and mental fortitude. Simone is not just back. She's back stronger, mentally and physically, ready to take on any challenge. What are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. Simone Biles stunned the world at the team gymnastics finals, her breathtaking performance serving not only as a testament to her unmatched skill and resilience, but also subtly challenging the boundaries of what we consider humanly possible in the sport.
And the thing about Simone Biles is that she's doing moves that the other women cannot do, basically.
Her comeback at the Olympics, marked by a dazzling display, captivated both fans and critics, reinforcing her legendary status.
What a dazzling performance from Simone Biles to mark her highly anticipated comeback at the Olympics.
After a damp opening ceremony on Friday, the Paris Olympics in full swing, and the U.S. star power was on full display right from the start. 27-year-old Simone Biles made her highly anticipated return to the Olympics, dominating a qualifying session that ended with Team USA in the lead.
Simone Biles finally made her big comeback at the Paris Olympics, drawing loud cheers and applause from a star-studded crowd, showing just how much they missed her and the excitement she brings to the sport.
Simone Biles made her long-awaited Olympic return at the Paris Games, drawing boisterous cheers and applause from an ecstatic, star-studded crowd.
You were also there watching Simone Biles live and in person during that qualifying round. Even with that calf injury, she was so impressive. What was that like for you to be there in that arena watching her perform?
The atmosphere was electrifying, with the crowd's energy amplifying the intensity of Biles's extraordinary routines.
Look, I saw her back in 2021 during what was supposed to be the 2020 Games in Tokyo, delayed because of The arenas were empty. So it was great to be there to watch her perform then, but this was a whole different ballgame because the crowds were there, and you see just how much energy she takes. The other ladies from Team USA, they take from the crowd, and she is just such an extraordinary performer. I saw her on the vault.
Simone Biles distinguishes herself by executing moves so complex that they are virtually impossible for her peers to replicate.
And the thing about Simone Biles is that she's doing moves that the other women cannot do, basically. So even if she makes a couple of mistakes, even if she steps out when she takes a landing, it doesn't matter because her difficulty score is just so high. So a real honor to see her. And
a lot of celebrities gathered to witness the brilliance of Simone Biles on full display.
And the other ladies from Team USA, huge numbers of celebrities were out watching as well. You had Ariana Grande was in the crowd, Tom Cruise was there, Lady Gaga. She is a crowd pleaser, and so pleased that the crowds could be there, unlike back in Tokyo. They surely medal contenders on Tuesday night. That's when the Team USA next goes out for the women's gymnastics.
Biles began her day with the beam, the same apparatus she uniquely competed in during her Tokyo stint, highlighting her strategic brilliance.
Well, Francois, what a dazzling performance from Simone Biles to mark her highly anticipated comeback at the Olympics, as you mentioned, after suffering the twisties 3 years ago in Tokyo. And it almost seemed like fate that at the Bercy Arena, her first apparatus today was the beam, which was the only event she ended up competing in Tokyo.
Today, the crowd, including many Americans and neutral spectators, rallied behind her, cheering enthusiastically after her impressive performance on the beam.
She pulled out of every other event. She got a bronze on the beam. This time round, she was absolutely a delight to watch her today. The crowd was all behind her. A lot of Americans and neutrals cheering her on after the beam. She went on to fully impress on her floor routine, pulling off one of her 5 skills in the floor routine before going even bigger and performing her signature Biles 2 on the vault and finishing off on the uneven bars.
A smile graced her face as she flawlessly dismounted from the bars, a moment of pure triumph.
And I think the takeaway from this is that when she did her dismount off the bars, there was a big smile across her face. She looked really happy to be here. And I think that's the takeaway. She looks confident, Francois. She could have potentially performed a 6, apparently, skill on the uneven bars. She decided not to do so today. But the overall takeaway is that she's looking as good as she's ever been, if not better. So I would say we're definitely going to have to watch out for her adding to those 4 gold medals, of course, that she got in Rio in 2016.
Watching Biles perform her vault was like experiencing a collective exhale of relief and awe.
And pretty hard for Simone Biles not to look good, too, because if you were watching, it was like this huge exhale when she finished her vault, like, yes, okay, she's back. Now then, a few more gasps, because if you were watching, you may have seen that she has a tweaked calf injury. So she had to get taped up. She still competed, but in between, as people were watching her, she really was very ginger on that calf. Now, she doesn't compete again until Tuesday, so we'll see, what impact it has. But I wouldn't put anything past Simone Biles right now, but all eyes will definitely be on that calf injury with Team USA in the lead for that team competition.
Day 2 of Olympic action was filled with crowd favorites and got off to a roaring start for Team USA during the women's artistic gymnastics qualification round. Simone Biles reminding everyone why she is the most decorated female gymnast in history, scoring a total of 59.56 in the all-around, well ahead of the rest of the field. And Minnesota's Golden Girl Suni Lee put on a dazzling performance herself, Lee posting the highest score for Team USA on the uneven bars and finishing second in the all-around with a score of 56.13. With Lee and Biles both qualifying for Thursday's all-around final, it marks the first time in Olympic history that 2 gold medal all-around gymnasts will compete head-to-head in the final. And that's from any country, let alone both from the US.
I noticed that you missed 2 major celebrities that were there watching. One that was there watching Snoop Dogg, one that wasn't, unfortunately, Francois Picard, the greatest celebrity of them all in Paris. But yeah, as you say, hottest ticket in town, and she really is not the greatest story of this Olympics, but we do love a comeback story, and she might be a bit of a victim of her own success, I think, because we saw her achieve greatness in 2016 and do something that maybe we hadn't seen before.
The pressure of high expectations continues, but we're witnessing the greatest gymnast of all time in action.
She can't continue to live up to those unbelievably high expectations because we really are seeing the greatest gymnast of all time in front of our own eyes, and we can't take that for granted. To come back from not only those mental health issues that affected her after Tokyo, but also the abuse that she endured as a teenager is a horrific thing for anyone to go through, and to come back from that is really stunning. And the expectations that have been placed upon her young shoulders, she's 27 years old, she's talked about that. She said, after 2016, I don't know how I can go, where do I go from here? I've achieved everything that I can, but so it's so great to see her back. But as Selena said, with a smile on her face, I think that's the biggest thing to take away from today. And just to know, if she does win a medal, she'd become the oldest American woman to win Olympic gold in gymnastics, breaking it by nearly 5 years. She could also become the oldest woman to win an Olympic gold in gymnastics in 60 years. So really a history maker, and clearly at 27 years old, very old.
Well, she had Snoop Dogg, Tom Cruise and Ariana Grande watching on in support, and Simone Biles made a sensational return to Olympic gymnastics. Biles topped the qualification leaderboard in 3 of the 4 apparatus she competed on today. She scored 14.733 in her first appearance of the Games in a beam routine that included a triple twist. That put her top of the leaderboard in qualification. She then topped the floor exercise and vault standings too, despite having strapping on her left ankle for the vault. The top 8 in each apparatus go through to the final.
The anticipation surrounding Simone Biles' highly awaited comeback has generated immense excitement, particularly given her distinguished legacy of 4 Olympic gold medals.
A lot of excitement here in Bercy, and a lot of Americans, of course, for that hotly anticipated comeback of Simone Biles, the 27-year-old gymnast with 4 Olympic gold medals to her name. She's considered already one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, and obviously a lot of people wanting her to do well here today for that comeback after what happened in Tokyo 3 years ago, where she suffered from a bout of the twisties. That's when a gymnast loses their bearings whilst in the air. She pulled out of most competitions, which shocked the entire world, as she did come back to win a bronze on the balance beam. She then took some time out of the sport and changed the conversation on mental health in the world of sport. Many people really feeling like her story speaks to many, and obviously lots of people wanting her to do well here in Paris. She made a spectacular comeback at the World Championships last year in Belgium. She won 4 gold medals to add to a remarkable record tally of 30 medals at the World Championships. And she's looking very comfortable here. She's looking very confident. She's already got 5 skills to her name, and she could potentially add a 6th here at Bercy in the qualifiers. She could be performing a 6th skill on the uneven bars. If she does so, then she'll become the first active gymnast to hold a skill in all 4 apparatus in gymnastics. And for Team USA, she'll be anchoring 3 out of 4 of those apparatus. Team USA, who will be looking to get back that gold medal in the team event because they had to settle for silver 3 years ago here at Tokyo.